Our topic today is on exploring a multifaceted framework to support the design of mobile apps for self-regulating anxiety. The ubiquity of mobile devices gives rise to mobile applications designed for self-regulating anxiety, yet empirical evidence of the efficacy and safety of these apps provide is lacking. An in-depth understanding of mobile apps-based support for anxiety can provide guidelines to improve future designs, including their accessibility and user experience. Our research takes one step towards filling this gap by exploring individual experiences of anxiety through semi-structured interviews with 8 participants with varying anxiety experiences. Based on our thematic analysis, first, our findings indicate that mobile apps have the potential to be a supplemental tool for anxiety regulation. Even though there may be potential benefits to using a mobile app to help alleviate or manage anxiety, there's only so much an app can do. Participants shared that an app may be useful, but it should be a supplement. In the short term, it may be a great solution, and not something they want to rely on for an extended amount of time. Second, user-level customization is needed due to the wide spectrum of anxiety triggers, and everyone has a different process for regulating their anxiety. Third, naturalistic and trustworthy communication provides relief. Human interaction, primarily in person and from someone close, was preferred by the majority of participants, as mentioned by participant 3. Human interaction is usually the first one I go to, direct human interaction, not through a phone or text. This was because someone close offered a sense of comfort, as trust is already established. Based on these findings, we propose a framework that integrates top-down and bottom-up therapy approaches, respectively cognitive behavioral therapy, which we'll refer to as CBT moving forward, and body psychotherapy, which utilizes the Polyvagal Theory. And we incorporate it with Norman's 3 levels of emotional design to contribute to the design of mobile apps for self-regulating anxiety. Unlike CBT, that works to change maladaptive cognitive patterns stemming from an individual's misconstrued perception of their environment, the polyvagal theory states that the nervous system is choosing for the individual what cues from the environment may trigger danger. Using a top-down modality such as CBT will only be successful if the nervous system supports it. Hence, combining both models' perspectives help form a holistic approach to better understand anxiety on a physiological and psychological level. Our framework is an iterative cycle that can be applied during the discovery phase to understand anxiety by helping to explain anxiety's triggers and symptoms based on 3 phases: the visceral, behavioral, and reflective. The visceral phase is where processing of information from triggers in the autonomic nervous system occurs outside of consciousness. The behavioral phase includes controllable actions such as mobilizations and engagement with or avoidance of social activities occur in response to anxiety triggers. The reflective phase is where ideation such as "I'm a failure," which can short-circuit planned actions. Our findings and framework help contribute to a broader discussion for further collaboration with healthcare providers, so that HCI practitioners can better collaborate to design well-thought-out mobile applications for self-regulating anxiety. As the field of psychotherapy becomes more integrated towards the assimilation of techniques and theories, it is critical to apply the most up-to-date practices in a multifaceted manner. The usage of our framework provides guidance to gather contextual knowledge of anxiety's triggers and symptoms. Thank you very much for listening to my talk, and I'm happy to take any questions.